what's up guys, it's Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the best deck to push with in Clash Royale. I'm 4 wins away from getting to League 10 Ultimate Champion. And as you guys can see, yesterday night I was pushing a little bit with this Royale Quick Cycle deck, 2.9 average X cost. I don't think I need to talk too much about the deck, because this deck has been around for a very long time, and in general is one of the most solid decks in the entire game. Fun fact about the deck, yesterday I was talking to Mohamed Light. He, of course, if maybe, you guys saw it, he won the World Finals a couple of days ago in Helsinki, I think right now almost a week ago. And I was just like talking to him, like congratulate him, stuff like that. And by the way, two things. First thing about this deck. So basically I asked him what is a really solid deck you think to play and improve with. And he said, I love to play with piggies, like this exact same deck. And he said, I also think it's a very good deck to play with if you want to improve in general. So yeah, I mean, I could of course recommend it, but if the best player in the world recommends it, definitely has to mean something. So there you go guys, just a quick little side note. And then another thing I said, I mainly said it like joking, in a joking way, like for fun. I was like, yo, we should play some 2 vs 2 as soon as the ladder comes out. He was like, on my main account I'm gonna be playing with Riley, which is gonna be insane by the way, because yeah, Mohamed Light top 1 finish in the World Finals and Riley top 2 finish, so imagine facing that duo in 2 vs 2. But then he was like, with one of my other accounts we can of course run it up, so in my opinion that's gonna be very exciting. I'm not sure if you guys are kind of looking forward to 2v2 content or if you guys don't really care. Let me know in the comment section down below, but that's definitely, for me kind of exciting. If I get to play 2v2 with Mohamed Light, like that will be insane to be honest. Okay, let's see what we're facing. I think this is gonna be Pekka Balloon if I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure he has Electro Dragon. Yeah, he does have Electro Dragon, and he should also have a Balloon in there. So we need to be careful while cycling the Archer Queen, but in my opinion, even if we use the Archer Queen, we can still defend the Balloon, in my opinion, pretty well. So it's not like you always have to keep it for defense, but it's definitely a important card to have, of course. Oh, there was a nice freeze by him. Even though the Archer Queen is not gonna completely die, he still gets a good amount of damage on top of the tower. And let's see what he's gonna do next. Okay, he might go with like a Barbell. Yeah, looks like he does go with a Barbell. I guess I'm gonna cycle Ice Spirit here in the back. Then I'm gonna go Royal Hawks plus the Evil Skeleton split as well. Let's see how he's gonna defend it. He's gonna have to defend both the right and the left side lane, because of course he just used the Barbell, so he's not gonna have it on defense right now. Okay, let's see. I think just with a lock, the help of the tower and the Archer Queen, we should be able to defend the Lumberjack. And here I would like to activate the King Tower. Okay, let's go with Ice Spirit here as soon as possible. Let's go with Royal Hawks. Even though we do go into the Pekka, I think it's still worth it because the Archer Queen is alive. And in my opinion, those Pekka pushes, we can defend it. I don't want to say super easily because, of course, they are always scary. But we do have a very quick cycle. We have Delivery, we have Cannon. I think we should be fine here. Let's see what we can do, though. Okay, let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's go with a Archer Queen towards the right side. I feel like he's going to freeze the Archer Queen, so I definitely want to distract the Balloon with a Cannon in this case, and we're just gonna take the Electro Dragon. The hits Swedish gonna get, I think, 2 shots, not only 1 shot. And even if it were 2, that would have been completely fine. Honestly, we can definitely take the damage any time of the day. I think the most kind of concerning thing to defend is always the Balloon, of course. Okay, let's go with Skeletons here. Let's go with the Earthquake to cycle. We already cycled back to new Royal Hawks, so I think I would like to go with Royal Hawks just to make sure that the Lumberjack is not gonna get any unnecessary damage onto the left side tower. And I think this is already gonna be, I don't want to say good game already, because we do still need to, I think, survive 1 more push, but this is definitely, looking really good for us, guys. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Looks like he goes with a Balloon push here. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with Evil Ice Spirit, and I think I'm gonna go, okay, let's go with a Cannon here to distract the right side tower, and let's go with Evil Skeletons here on defense. I think if we needed to, we also have the Ice Spirit once again in cycle, but we don't need it. And as you guys can see, even though we only have Archer Queen as an air counter, we're still getting so much value from the Archer Queen, and we're still able to defend very well all the Balloon pushes. Okay, at this point all we need to do is just cycle 2 Earthquakes. So what I'm gonna do, Archer Queen on the field, Earthquake, lock, and then we just need to quick cycle. Once you have the Archer Queen on the field, you have a very quick cycle, because you cannot cycle a second champion. Your cycle in general just got quicker, and as you guys can see, very nice and easy W against one of the best meta decks right now. I feel like Pekka Evolution in general has just been so strong, so popular, but as you guys can see, if you play it well, of course you need to play it calmly, you need to play it focused. You cannot make a huge mistake, because if you do, you might lose the tower with 1 mistake. But I think if you play it like we did right now, very nice and easy win. So we're 3 wins away from getting to League 10. Hopefully we can just get it right away. See you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go guys. Hopping into game number 2. I don't know why, but my capture card was kind of glitching out. I think hopefully now it's fine, so hopefully no more problems. And let's focus on game number 2 right here. So as I just said, 3 wins away from getting to Ultimate Champion. Very nice win there against Pekka Balloon. Let's see if this... no, don't tell me it's gonna be another Pekka deck. I feel like Pekka's everywhere, man. Like, the balance changes, of course, are not happening in this season. But I feel like they should have done at least, like, an emergency nerf to, like, the Goblin Stein, Pekka. I feel like both of those are just, yeah, dominating the meta. And as I said, like, even though he didn't show the Pekka, I just already knew that he was gonna have the Pekka. So this is gonna be a very interesting matchup. It's not the same Pekka deck as we faced before. In game number 1, we faced, of course, the Pekka deck with Balloon, with Electric Dragon. This is gonna be a more like Pekka Bridgeman deck. I don't even know if you could still call it a Pekka Bridgeman deck, but I think he should have either Ram Rider or Goblin Giant in there. Oh, I kind of messed up the Evil Ice Spirit. We do have the Evil Skeletons here available to distract the Pekka, make sure that we do not take any damage from it. And I guess we will cycle... I'm not sure if he has... Okay, I'm gonna cycle Royal Hawks actually, because I'm not sure if this guy is running it with Lightning. If he does have Lightning, I feel like the Archer Queen in general shouldn't really be cycled in the back, because it's just, yeah, a pretty good trade for him. So I'm actually gonna go with Locke. Let's go with a cannon here on defense as well. We do need to be careful, because once the cannon is out of cycle, he might go with like a Goblin Stein at the bridge, which a lot of people do, and it's so annoying to play against. So let's see. Is he gonna go with Goblin Stein? Looks like he doesn't, which in my opinion might actually be a potential mistake from him. I feel like in that situation, if he would have gone with the Goblin Stein at the bridge, especially combining that with the Fisherman, could have kind of put us in an awkward situation, I guess. Okay, let's go with Archer Queen. Let's go with Skeletons. He might have Lightning, so we need to be careful. Yeah, with giving him a good lightning value. Let's go with ability here. Let's go with a cannon on defense. And I guess we need to try and do our best at defending this, yeah, the best way possible. Okay, let's go with Ice Spear. Let's go with Delivery. Let's go with a Lock here as well. I'm gonna go Skeletons to distract everything. Let's go with another cannon here up high. And let's go with the Evil Ice Spirit on top of the Doctor. Okay, Ram Rider on left side is gonna get a connection. We should be able to defend it decently well. Right side defense was nice. Ram Rider connection is gonna hurt a little bit, but I would say overall situation is still pretty good for us actually. Okay, let's go with the Archer Queen in the back here. So I'm not sure if this guy is running. Wait, what was that play? I didn't really understand the Ram Rider push. Let's go with Evil Skeletons here. Let's go with Ice Spirit as well. It's gonna get a lot of value. And I'm actually gonna split the Royal Hawks this time, considering that I have the Evil Skeletons on the left side. I feel like those are gonna be kind of annoying for him. And let's in the meantime go with Earthquake onto the Bomber. Does he even have much elixir right now? I don't think he has much elixir. We can go with an ability plus Lock to clean up the guards, to clean out the Bomber. Archer Queen is forcing out the Fisherman. And I think I'm gonna go with Royal Hawks onto the right side lane. I feel like he doesn't have that much elixir right now. And his threat goal isn't also the best. Okay, let's see. Let's go with a Lock here towards the right side. Those Royal Hawks are getting a lot of damage, and I think that might be a good game. I don't know how much Earthquake does on level 15, but it definitely does a lot of damage. 45 HP left. All we need to do is either get Royal Hawk connection or the Lock, which in this case, yeah, the Royal Hawk should be able to get a connection. He doesn't have a building. He doesn't have a way to counter them perfectly always. So very nice game right there. 2 wins away from getting to League 10. So far, 2 out of the 2 Pekka decks have been beaten. Let's see what we're gonna face in the next 2 matches. Okay, let's go guys. Hopping into the next match. So far, very nice wins. I love beating Pekka. I don't know why. Pekka is just... I used to love Pekka. I feel like Pekka used to be one of the more like skilled decks in the game. And now I just kind of started hating Pekka like Loki, just because of how people, the way they play with Pekka. Like, I don't know, the Pekka deck in the current meta with like Goblin Giant, with like Ram Rider, Rage, Goblin Stein, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. Okay, let's go with Archer Queen here into the same lane as Goblin Stein. I'm gonna pop the ability. I'm gonna go with the Ice Spirit, and I'm gonna go with Delivery here onto the left side. Okay, nice, good delivery, very quick timing by me. And I guess I'm just gonna wait a bit, or should I go? I think I'm gonna go with Royal Hawks here, guys. Let's go with Skeletons to distract the Flying Machine. Let's go with Ice Spirit here as well, making sure that the Archer Queen is gonna stay alive as long as possible. Do we even need to pop the ability? I guess I'm gonna pop the ability just to make sure that we take care of the recruits on the right side. And then now all we need to focus on is the push on the left side. Okay, good amount of damage. We need to be careful with this situation though. Let's go with a Lock. Cannon should be able to deal very well with the recruits. We still need to maybe defend them. I mean, honestly, we could have also taken a little bit of damage, but I guess it's okay to use the skeletons in that situation. And let's see if afterwards we can potentially activate the King Tower. Okay, let's go with the Evil Ice Spirit like this. Let's then go with a delivery here on defense. And I'm actually also gonna go with a cannon just to make sure that the Goblin Stein is not gonna be in the range of the tower. And then this way we don't take any damage. Okay, so very good start so far. I would say that the matchup here is looking pretty solid for us. We still need to be careful, because the Flying Machine is a card which we can't really kill. Besides the Archer Queen, we don't really have a Fireball, we don't have a Poison, we don't really have any way to directly kill the the flying machine, so definitely a card we need to be careful about. And let's see what he's gonna do. Okay, he's definitely gonna recruit at the bridge, right? Man, I just knew it. Like, these type of players always do the same plays. Okay, let's go with skeletons, let's go with a lock, let's go with the ice spirit. I'm gonna go with a cannon in the middle, mainly to distract all the troops while our archer queen and the towers are doing their best to get the best defense possible. Let's go with a delivery, let's go with a lock, and let's go with a skeletons plus ice spirit, making sure that the monster from the Goblin Stein isn't getting too much damage. Okay, pop the ability to force out something. I think the firecracker should ignore it. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna ignore her, to be honest. I didn't have the best cycle, and I didn't really want to use the cannon either way. On defense there, knowing that the cannon in this case is very important against the Goblin Stein and against many other cards. Okay, nice. Oh, that's nice evil skeletons. Okay, those evil skeletons are actually gonna get a lot of value against the recruits. I didn't predict the recruits at the bridge, to be honest, but that worked out perfectly for us. And in the meantime, we defend the right side push very easily with the Archer Queen here. Let's go with Royal Hawks, let's go with Evil Ice Spirit. Let's go with skeletons to continue cycling, and this is looking like another W. So I'm telling you guys, if you guys are looking for a solid deck in the current meta, which doesn't have the Goblin Stein, doesn't have the Evil Pekka, but does very well against these kind of spam decks, Pekka decks, so far we're doing amazing. I don't want to jinx myself, but we're one win away from getting to Ultimate Champion League 10, so let's see if we can get it right away. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into the last match, well, potential last match of today's video. If we win it, we're getting to League 10, and we already accomplished the goal of today's video. If we lose, I guess we're gonna have to play 2 more matches to try and get the League 10 Ultimate Champion. And ooh, we're actually up against Riley. This is not the Riley we all know. I mean, I guess it's not, I don't think so. And he is using a Psycho deck though, so is this gonna be a similar matchup or the exact same matchup? Could even be, yeah, I think this is gonna be the exact same matchup actually here. Okay, I'm actually gonna go with Royal Hawks plus Earthquake, then I'm gonna pop ability on the left side, knowing that most likely it's gonna go with delivery onto the piggies. In this case, our Archer Queen is able to get quite a lot of value by completely killing his Archer Queen. Okay, so this is definitely, I think, the same deck we are using, unless he for some reason doesn't have Royal Hawks in there, but I mean, he already showed delivery, he showed Earthquake. This, yeah, has to be the exact same deck right here. Okay, let's go with skeletons. I guess I'm gonna go Ice Spirit towards the right side. I feel like this matchup is definitely really interesting. I kind of think that most of the players tend to play it very passively, which I think is important, but also in single elixir, I think is a good moment to kind of play it aggressively. Like, we need to try and play around his cycle quite a bit. So knowing that the delivery is out of cycle, he doesn't really have any tanky units. I think we can go with the Archer Queen here already. Let's go with a cannon up high, making sure that if he does go with the Earthquake, he's not able to get a lot of value. And I'm actually going to use the skeletons, because these type of matchups, especially when facing a mirror match, most of the times it comes down to very, how do you say, like close situations. So in my opinion, it's going to be very important here to try and negate any type of damage. Okay, let's go with ability here last second. Oh, that ability was a little bit too late. I wanted to go with it last second, trying to get as much damage as possible against the delivery. Good thing here is that he doesn't have delivery in cycle. He's definitely gonna go with a cannon. Let's go with an Earthquake here. I think, okay, I was about to say, I think we might have to go with a lock, but in this case, it would have been a little bit too late. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like this. But anyways, we're definitely in the damage lead right now. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Is he gonna go with Royal Hawks? Is he gonna try and maybe Earthquake cycle? Okay, looks like he goes with Archer Queen. I was thinking about doing the exact same play, so well played by him. Let's go with a lock here towards the right side, and I think I'm gonna have the cannon ready. Okay, let's go with skeletons plus cannon here. Let's go with a delivery on defense, just to make sure that that one Royal Hawk on the left side doesn't get to the tower. And I'm gonna go with skeletons here as well. Okay, let's pop the ability. He's probably gonna use his own ability. Let's go with a lock here onto the right side to knock back his queen a little bit. And let's go with Royal Hawks. Okay, the Archer Queen is able to lock onto the tower. Let's go with the Evil Ice Spirit here on defense. Let's go with a delivery. And let's go with Evil Skeletons, just to make sure that the Royal Hawks from him don't get much damage. In the meantime, our Royal Hawks are able to get a little bit of chip damage. And I'm gonna go with Royal Hawks onto the right side lane as soon as possible, because I think he doesn't have the what's it called, back in cycle yet. I mean, he did have it, but he actually used it on the left side. Okay, I was for some reason thinking that he didn't have the delivery back in cycle. He did have it, but he used it on the left side lane. And then now the Royal Hawks on the right side were able to get a lot of value. Man, what a kind of intense, chaotic mirror match so far. I feel like he might try to... Okay, let's go with a lock here. Let's see what he's gonna do. Okay, looks like he also cycles the lock. I think I'm just gonna cycle Earthquake, and he's doing the exact same play, guys. Okay, so we're going into the same lane, as you guys can see. Let's go with Ice Spear. Let's go with a delivery here, trying to kill his Archer Queen. And I think I'm gonna go with Royal Hawks. Okay, let's go with Royal Hawks here. Let's go with a cannon, making sure that we have enough elixir to defend. No, I messed up the push towards the cannon, but it's only one Royal Hawk though, so I guess that's fine. And we can go with a lock here last second as well, making sure that the Royal Hawk and the delivery isn't gonna get any damage. Let's go with Archer Queen here as well, because at this point, looking at the damage, we just need to make sure that we don't mess up like big time. We just need to make sure that we defend, I don't know, like solidly, I guess. Okay, let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with a cannon here. Make sure that we kill his cannon before he can go with Royal Hawks, and then we can go with the Archer Queen ability right now. Okay, nice. Let's go with a lock. Let's go with a delivery here as well. Let's go with Ice Spirit. We missed one of the Royal Hawks, so let's go with a cannon last second. And man, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not playing that well right now. Okay, I need to focus up, guys, because I feel like I'm not even playing that well right now. Okay, I guess we can just keep up the damage cycle. Like damage-wise, as I said before, we're doing very well. So if we keep up the damage and we don't take any unnecessary damage, this should definitely be our victory. But at the same time, we still need to be careful. Okay, let's go with Log, let's go with Ice Spirit, let's go with Skeletons here as well. And at this point, all we need to do is just make sure that we don't take any unnecessary damage from the Royal Hawks, and then we should be able to win this match right here. Okay, nice, perfectly. Let's go with Cannon here once again. Let's set up the Cannon plus Skeletons here, making sure that we defend the Royal Hawks without giving him any Earthquake value. And then we just need to cycle Earthquake. So, man, I don't know. I feel like this matchup, I could have played it 10 times better. Okay, wait, let's actually make sure that we win, and then I start talking. Okay, I feel like I could have played it 10 times better. We still ended up winning, so I guess that's, yeah, good. But I don't know. I feel like I made a ton of mistakes. So honestly, yeah, don't do that at home. Like the way I played it, I feel like I could have played it much better. But anyway, still a very nice performance. 89% win rate. We're at 1,912. I'm not sure what place it is in the world. I'm kind of late, but still top 165 in the world. That's a very solid way to start this season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This Royal Hawks deck, in my opinion, is definitely a very solid deck and also a very good deck in general. If you're trying to improve, in my opinion, it's, yeah, just super fun to use and a very solid deck. So make sure to try it out if you guys are looking for a deck to improve with. As you guys can see, we face the exact same deck. We even, oh no, I wanted to say we even had the exact same order, but only the 4 cards, like the first 4 cards were the exact same order. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.